Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla.
Sike sakuthola nje ugqoka isikibha se-ANC siyakuthatha sikugqume ejele ngoba kusho ukuthi ugqugquzela inkohlakalo. Sibhizi thina silwa nohwaphulizo ngala wena uyaligqugquzela.
Kulo nyaka ozayo kunama-local government elections lapho khona sizosukuma siyimiphakathi ehlukahlukeneyo siyokhetha abantu okuyibona abazosimela, okuyibona abazosiphatha, ngoba ekugcineni kosuku angeke siphathe sonke, siyamdinga ozoba yikhansela.
You know, the ANC has mastered the art of keeping people dependent. Social grants, food parcels, jobs tied to party memberships. They don't empower, they control. You know, right before elections, you will see roads being fixed, people getting blankets, promises being made and forgotten. It's performance politics. You know, they will tell you if the ANC loses power, grants will disappear or that chaos will return. That fear is deliberate. And people in poor communities are misinformed. Some still believe that the ANC is the only party allowed to rule. That's by design. And also don't forget the system. Ward councillors, they handpick people that they trust. Accountability is very rare. Even if people want to change, the system blocks them. So people don't vote the ANC out of love. They vote out of fear and manipulation.
Ayikho into engijabulisa njengokulalela umuntu omusha ekhuluma njengalo sisi kade ngemcaphune lapha. Ngoba ukhuluma into ezibalulekile, ukhuluma into ebalulekile ngoba sekufuneka lezi zinto sizazi singadlali osopolitiki. Kule nsuku ezedlule ngiye ngakudlalela iclip kaVuyo Zungula ebechaza ukuthi ANC yini le yenzayo eyenza ukuthi ihlezi isemandleni. Ngikudlalele leyo clip leyo. Ngaphinde futhi ngakucaphunela ivideo kaMbalula bebuza uPhemi Majodini ukuthi zithini inhlelo zenu ngoba abantu abanamanzi. Imapha ama-commitment enizowenza njenge-ANC ukuze abantu bathole amanzi obegcina osuku abantu funa bathole amanzi. Wathi ufikile Mbalula no lokho bazokhuluma mase campaign. Ngathi woqaphela kungasetshenziswa usizi lwakho as i-campaigning tool yabo. Kungalinga ungathi ngoba bekunamaphotholo ubone sekuvalwa manje imigwaqo bese uyasuka ukuthi naba labantu efuna ngibavotele bebeyekeleni sonke lesikhathi kwavalwa balamaphotholo awaqala ukuba khona awuqala ukuba nawo la emgwaqweni wangakini. Yengakho ke ngithi ngiyajabula uma ngizwa intsha yakithi ikhuluma kanje. Ngeke ngachazeka futhi lo sesi uma ngimuzwe ekhuluma kanje.
You know, South Africa wasn't stolen in one night. It was hijacked piece by piece, contract by contract, tender by tender. You know, the ANC didn't just lose its way. It became the very same thing it claimed to fight. Liberators became looters and the revolutionaries became racketeers. This isn't governance, it's a cartel with a constitution. They don't run a country, they run a syndicate. And Batupele, it became blatant theft. Mandela's dream, held hostage by suits, bodyguards, and Swiss bank accounts. This is not just state capture, it's state control. Justice delayed, whistleblowers are buried, and the people, we are still waiting. So this is not a democracy, it's a mafia state. And if you are not angry, then you're not paying attention.
Afise ngathi ngamphikisa lo sisi. Kodwa ngishawa ukuthi lento ayisho yiqiniso. Abantu okuyibona abaluthayo yilabo abathi balwela inkululeko, yilabo abathi baliberate le country. Abantu namhlanje abacindezela le country abagcine i-country bagcina i-majority yabantu isebugqileni. Yilabo bantu abathi baliberate le country. Yilabo abathi bangama-liberators, yilabo abathi babelwela i-freedom. I-youth yango-76, i-youth yango-76 iyayilwela into ezinhle ingafuni ukufunda nge-Afrikaans, ikhathele, incindezelo. Leyo youth leyo namhlanje isemandleni. Yiyo le egcinizwe linje ngoba linje. Fanele ngabe labantu bangama-leaders, kodwa kunalokho bangosomathuba. kuvuleke umpompo ukuthi bakwazi ukweba. Abasalikhathalele izwe. Ngiyakhumbula ngake ngabona ivideo kaBaba uCredo Muthwa ethi labantu abafela iFreedom they died for nothing. Kusiza ngani ukuthi kuthiwa labantu befa befela umzabalazo befuna izwe likhululeke. Likhululeke ukuthi kube nje. Likhululeke ukuthi abantu still i-majority abantu ihlupheke. I-minority few minority aba-connected nabantu abathize politically kube yibona ababusayo. Kunenkulumo la eshuwo uZongezo Zibi. Ngizwe ibaluleke kakhulu ukuthi singakhuluma ngayo. Isukela enkulumeni eshiwo nguHelen Zille. Ngizokucaphunela lo nkulumo. Ngiyikhuluma lezi zinto ngoba silungisela ukuvota ngonyaka ozayo. Kodwa ngiyafisa ukuthi asike sibeke ama-emotions eceleni, sicabangele izwe nekusasa esilifunayo. Abantu abangathatha izwe balise phambili siyabazi, hayi ukuthi asibazi. Khona lo muntu emphakathini wangakini usebenza ngokuzikhandla uyambona. Ukuthi nje inkinga yakhe akekho kuleli qembu. Kodwa uyambona, uyamazi futhi nawe. Lo okuyena ophansi phezulu ongathi uyikhansela. Uyamazi. Ngicela uzwe la.
So there's something that Helen Zille said in her interview with Anele Mdoda about why black children grow up poor and are less successful, about the importance of having both parents in the home, helping with your homework, nurturing you, feeding you, and that kind of thing. In theory, that is true. But we also need leaders who understand the realities of South Africa. So let me tell you about a former colleague of mine, a woman, I admire her a lot, who lived in the south of Joburg. She had to leave home, and she was married, by the way, and the husband also worked. The two of them had to leave home at 4:30 a.m. so they could catch a train, so that she could also be at North Taxi Rank by 6:30, because she needed to be at our office by 7 a.m. to clean the office before most people get there at 8 a.m. She never had a chance to look after her children, to even see them off to school, because she left while they were still in bed. One of those children fell into some unfortunate influences and he died. It was not her fault. Her reality was that she lived too far from her place of work. She couldn't afford to look after her children because she had to choose between looking after her children and having a job that to enable her to feed them. The husband had to do the same. This is the reality of some of the things that make black people poor. Black people live too far from where they work. It's called spatial apartheid. They have to get onto trains and then onto a taxi and another taxi to get to work. They spend a lot of their money on getting to and from work, and they've got very little that is left to feed their families. They literally have no time to look after their kids and help them with homework, because especially in winter, by the time they get home at 5:30, it's dark already. And chances are they live in circumstances where they don't have the resources. When the child has a project, and you know how children are, they will forget and tell you only at 3 p.m. that you need to go to get X, Y, Z for them for their project. The parent is not able to. He or she does not have a car. So this is one of the reasons why we need new leaders who understand our realities and understand what is required of a leader and the kind of things we have to put in place to make people's lives better. So instead of blaming single mothers and blaming children from single parent families, I would focus on what I am going to do in order to change that situation, that every parent deserves the right to leave home at 6:30, 7 o'clock, to be able to see their children off to school. Because we have a public transport system in the metros that makes that possible, that they don't need to spend a lot of money on unsafe taxis whose drivers and owners are violent, and they are not public transport. They are a form of private transport that is used by an underserviced and poor public. So this is why we need new leaders in South Africa who are going to speak to our realities and put plans in place that are going to change that reality. So we have a cost of living crisis in South Africa. Transport costs is one of the highest inflationary factors for households in South Africa. Because it's either the cost of petrol, the cost of owning a car, you have to pay for petrol, you have to pay for insurance, you have to pay for the car, and so on. You've got to pay speed fines and all sorts of other things on top of it. In developed countries, people walk to a train station nearby, they get on a train, they get to near their place of work, they get off and they walk. I've been to London numerous times. I've been to Frankfurt. I've been to Hanover. I've been to lots of places. In developed countries, people use public transport. But we have a mayoral candidate in South Africa who blame poor people for the conditions that keep them poor. And some of the people on social media say, I agree with her, because in their minds, they're blaming the mother. We can't think like that in 2025. We have to think differently, and that takes a different kind of leadership who solve.
Uma ngilalela le nkulumo kaSongezo Zibi, ngizwe inkulumo ebalulekile ngoba ikhuluma ngohlobo lolide silidingayo. Uyazazi idingo zangakini. Uyazazi izinto eniziswele emphakathini wangakini. Nidinga leader ezokwazi ukuthi inilethele lezo idingo zibe seduze kwenu. Ithuba lele siyakulo lika 2026 lokuthi asisukumeni sakheni izwe lethu futhi sisukume senze sure ukuthi leader ezongena okokuqala funa ibe ne clear mandate. Yazi ukuthi uma ingakwenze esiyithume khona izokubona kwakho ezikade emthini. Funeka ikwazi lokho. Funa yazi ukuthi asikwazi ukukunika ithuba udlale ngalo bese uyabuthi hayi bekungabonanga kahle ngicela ningiphi ithuba lesibili akho semjolweni la. Impilo zethu lezi, impilo nekusasa leingane zethu nathi uqobo. Sikuleso sikhathi sisethubeni lokulungisa esakona. Ngiyacela ke uma sasivotela iDA yangakwenza kufanele kwenza siyishintshe sifake elinye iqembu. Uma siphethwe iEFF ingenzi kahle asiyikhiphe. Uma siphethwe iIFP ingenzi kahle asiyikhiphe. Uma siphethwe iANC ingenzi kahle asiyikhiphe. Kusiza ngani ukuthi sithi hayi siyalithanda leli qembu kodwa libe lingasenzeli lutho. Kanti silivotela ukuthi lenzeni? Yebo sesiyalithanda ke. Kodwa uyinhloso yethu ukulivotela ukwenzana. Ukulithanda ngeke usize, ngeke uzilethe idingo. Nalento ukuthi sivotela umuntu abe yikhansela angabizi nomhlangano nje, umhlangano nje wokuqala. Ahlala 5 years yonke singakaze sambona, samgcina campaign. Umuntu simgcine mzukwane kuthi uwinile. Kufuneka iphele lonto leyo, kufuneka iphele. Abantu abasenzela umphakathi funa babe seduze nomphakathi, funa baxhumane nomphakathi. Umphakathi ukwazi ukuthi makhona into onganelisekile ngazo, ukwazi ukukhuluma naye. Funa yazi ukuthi u-account emphakathini ngoba abantu abambekile umphakathi. Kodwa lelo zinga naleyo nhlonipho soyithola thina mzukwane sashintsha ukwenza. Mzukwane saqala thina sazithatha serious, nabo bayosithatha serious. Benza yonke lento abayenzayo ngoba kwathina sizithathe serious. Ithuba lethu ke leli lokuthi okokuqala sibakhombisa ukuthi sinawo amandla. Basincengile labantu, basincenge ngaphezulu kokucabanga kwethu. Yithi nje esishibhisayo ngokuthi sidlale bona. Unganikezwe iskipa. Unikezwe iskipa. Bese ngathi wena uyahluleka ukuzithengela iskipa. Ubugqokani sonke lesikhathi bengakakunika iskipa. Ngenxa yeskipa nje udayisizwe wenza ukuthi lo muntu athuthuke. Njoba ngisho bakhona abantu abasebenzela umphakathi wangakini, uyabazi futhi nawe. Uyabazi. Yazi kunento enhle, kunekhona nama independent candidate. Niyakwazi ukuqoka umuntu ngale kwe-political party. Niyakwazi ukuqoka umuntu banimbona ukuthi angalimeli indawo yangakithi. Nimqoka as independent candidate aphathe. Niyakwazi kuyenzeka lonto leyo. kukithi. Uma sikuthanda ukuhlupheka, sizoqhubeka sivotele ANC. Ngiyabonga.